Hey, hello there. Welcome to Side Quests. We are playing Monster Hearts today. I have a crew of people, and we are doing a thing. I need to follow my script real quick, so let me pull it up. I really want to give a thanks to Roll20, Tabletop Loot, So Nerdware, Devin Rue, and Devin Rue for sponsoring and supporting this channel. You can type exclamation point sponsors, and that will bring up all the information for them. If you want to give to us and help us support and be amazing, our patron supports the bulk of the operations here, and subs and bits will give you awesome emotes while giving the players some extra benefits. Check out the Patreon info below. And as always, join us on our amazing Discord because it's just a big community with a lot of people. Be a little overwhelming, but we're there. Let me go around and introduce the players real quick. I don't know how I look on screen because I forgot to pull it up, but I will go ahead and go around the circle here. Devin, go ahead and start. I mean, not Devin. I'm already throwing out character names.
It's cool.
Yes, you start, please.
I go by Ulfrig online. My pronouns are she and they, and I will be playing Devin, whose pronouns are he and him, the Sasquatch.
Adorable.
Thank you. Lily, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lily. My pronouns are she and her, and I will be playing Kestrel, which is the Cuckoo playbook, and Kestrel's pronouns are he, she, they.
All of the above. All right. Silent.
Hi, I am Silent Ferrets. I will be playing Ophelia. Ophelia is a happier, sunnier vampire, and there's no way that can go wrong. Oh, and my pronouns, Ophelia's pronouns are he, she, and they. Mine are just he and she.
All right, thank you. Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. Crystallize me on most social. Anyway, I am playing. Sorry, I completely forgot what I was doing. I am playing Arya, who is the Unicorn Playbook. Her pronouns are she, her, and so are mine.
Excellent, thank you. And Wild, with your cat who needs attention so much.
Yes. Hi, I'm a Wild Engineer, he, they pronouns, and I am playing Charlie, they, them pronouns, using the Neighbor playbook.
All right. And as you can tell, a lot of these playbooks aren't in the original book. A lot of these are second skins because why not throw out some diversity into our playbooks and make it fun for everybody? So that's what I'm going with. We were in the middle of finishing creating our classroom, and then they're like, hey, let's do this on the stream. I'm like, okay, cool. So that's what we're doing right now. And we'll go through everything else here in a bit. I forgot what line we are doing. So basically, in short, we have decided that homeroom is teachers, or the first class of the day is English 3 / classic literature with Professor Mordecai. Arya, Charlie, and Kestrel sort of sit like in the second row, like sort of next to each other. And Ophelia and Devin sit in the back areas by the windows. We've made some interesting characters already that fill up this classroom. For example, we have Kevin right by the door in the front corner, who is the weirdo and a gum connoisseur who just enjoys eating the leftover gum. They sticks back underneath the desk, then pulling it out later to enjoy again. Right next to him, we have in the front Max, who is the school bully, who apparently tried to pick on Kevin, and it did not go well. We have an empty desk next to that, and then by that window, we have Shayna, who is our belly smarty pants. Third row behind Arya, we have Jay, who is a stoner, but he's hilarious to some and does a lot of conspiracy theories and all that. Behind Charlie, we have Victoria, the will-be Victorian. Did I spell that right? And it looks like I spelled right. Anyways. And then by Devin in the back is Tyson, who's the cool burnout stoner. So, got a lot of stoners, got a bunch of weirdos, got a lot of smarty pants. Let's finish this room. Let's see here. I had Charlie. Kestrel, you're next. Kestrel, who sits either in front or behind you?
So I think behind me is Damien.
Damien.
Yes, who is like the super, super senior. He's like 20 years old,
Oh no.
but the school, like he has won like football games and taken the team to championships for like the past 5 years in a row. So the school like wants to keep him as long as possible.
I love it so much. You know what, buddy? You just stay with us just a little bit longer. We'll get you those A's. We'll get you to college.
Yep.
Oh.
Fantastic. Thank you. Ophelia, who sits in that far back corner, like on the other side?
That's where Bern, full name Bernard, sits. He's the hardest working man in school business. He wants to be in that seat next to Max at the front, but he not sure why he ended up here. He studies hard, he works hard, he does extracurriculars. He maybe gets C's. He doesn't know why.
Straight C student. Excellent. All right, so Bernard or Bern. Devin, who sits in between Bernard and Tyson?
I'm gonna say that's Alicia. And Alicia is the small town rich girl. So she's like, her dad is a developer or something. So she's fairly affluent, but doesn't necessarily realize it because the town is so small. But still tends to take a lot of things for granted. But like, she's also got a nice car, and so people like her because they can take her places and stuff like that.
All right, excellent. And we have one more open spot in the front, but I'm just gonna leave it open and empty. Why? Whose was this? I'm gonna just throw it out to the group. Whose desk was that in the front?
Wayne's.
Wayne. What happened to Wayne? Or what do we assume happened to Wayne? Like, what's the rumor around town?
I thought they
I
moved
think
away.
Wayne
I think
moved to Los Angeles to become an actor.
Or so we think, right?
right.
But he
I
was
think
a
Wayne
really
is
bad
also
actor.
the son of the principal.
Ooh, is the principal still around, or is it just? Are they both gone?
I think the principal is gone too.
Oh,
They
okay.
both
That's a
moved.
mystery also.
All
Oh
right.
no,
Okay.
I loved Wayne.
Wayne was okay.
Wayne was really nice.
All right. Well, we filled up our classroom, filled up homeroom. So that's done. So let me go to my notes, wherever they are. Okay, cool. So yeah, like I said, my name's Morgan. I am running Monster Hearts 2 for people tonight. Basically, it's written by Avery Alder. And let me just read y'all a quick blurb about Monster Hearts 2, because everything's out of order, and I'm just trying to put things on track. But tracks are meant to be broken or whatever. Anywho, Monster Hearts 2 is about the messy lives of teenagers who are secretly monsters. It explores the terror and confusion of having a body that is changing without your permission. The monstrosity of these characters is literal. They are vampires, werewolves, witches, and more. But their monstrosity is also allegorical, standing in for experiences of alienation, shame, queerness, and self-destruction. By the time they hit adolescence, most people have gotten over the fear of the dark. They spend the midnight hour on gushy phone calls, diary ramblings, and wet dreams. They fall asleep peacefully, assured that the shadows hold no monsters. But the shadows do hold monsters. You know because you're one of them. Wickedness dwells within your heart. Hunger courses through your veins. High school weighs on you, and teenage drama pulls you onto the edge. But you have the power. What will you do next? So basically, that's the feel of the game. Yeah. We're going to be using safety tools like the X card, Fade to Black. We have lines and veils already in place by characters and by players that will be enforced for the characters. And if anything else, please just let me know. Type it next in the chat or ping me. Put a fingers up in the whatchamacallit, the thing that with the screen and the camera. Yeah, that thing. Words are hard tonight.
No worries.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights. So players, let's go ahead and do some introductions for your characters. Wait, if you could please, each time read me a dramatic reads from the blurb, just so we get an idea of what the character's like. Your characters' names, their looks, their eyes, their origin, and then just describe a bit more about the character, like what you would have for their personality, their place at the high school, etc. I'm gonna go, since I start with Devin before, I'm gonna start with Wild now. So Wild. Please.
Okay. So Charlie is the neighbor. Then the neighbor is sometimes when you watch scary movies, you wonder if monsters and creatures and things from the beyond the grave are really real. It freaks you out pretty bad. But then you just snuggle down onto the couch with all your friends and know that everything is going to be all right. So, Charlie is, let's see, they are a hot mess. That is their look. Their eyes are confused. And they're a latchkey kid, so their parents are working a lot, so they don't have to go back home immediately. They have time to wander and get into trouble. So something about Charlie is like, around the school, people know who Charlie is, but they don't always talk to Charlie. He's just they're just kind of around sometimes. They just accidentally wander into places we're not supposed to be. Like sometimes they turn a corner, it's like, oh, there's people making out. Whoops, my bad. Or they always drop something and just happen to accidentally walk into the middle of a fight because that kind of thing just happens. You know how that is. So yeah, that's kind of Charlie.
All right, thank you. Let's see here. Ophelia.
Hi, I'm Ophelia. And I am Beauty Eternal, the vampire. I'm the darkness that everyone wants to taste, but no one dares to understand. It's there in my eyes, my carefully chosen words, and my every gesture. I no longer have a soul. Some vampires revel in that fact, their afterlife a tapestry of hedonism and exsanguination. Others hate the evil in their skin, solemnly vowing to a chaste and lonely existence. Either way, someone suffers. The choice is mine. My look is intense and smoldering. My eyes are hungry. I changed that from thirsty. And my origin is I am many ages old. A long time ago, I was a vampire lord, and then I died, drowned, I don't know. And then I woke up not too long ago, maybe a year, maybe two. I don't count years really. Why would I? And this place is wonderful and everyone's so happy. And right now I'm trying to make a goal of being a good person, a happy person, making the people around me happy and feeding off of their happiness and then giving them more. It's totally healthy and fine, you guys. Did I miss? Sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just wondering if I missed anything.
No, that sounds great. Thank you. Oh shoot, I lost my list. I think it was Ray with Aria.
It's me. I am Aria Hornsby. I am the unicorn. My look is a little bit of, I guess, trick of the light, and it's his hairstyle because she does have a bit of a strange hairstyle. Her hair is curly, and it looks in some light it looks solely black. In some other lights, it looks like it has white tendrils coming out of it. Her roots look white sometimes, but then you'll like turn away and then look back, and oh, it's back to all black now. Her eyes are modest. She has modest eyes, and her origin is that her family's magic is dying. Her family's blessing came to the town in the middle of freshman year. She is very, very helpful. She herself is kind of average. She's her grade average is like a B minus. She has low self-esteem. It jumps out sometimes. in really tragic, probably really sad ways. But to everyone else, she just wants to help. She is super duper cheerful. And some people tend to notice that, oh, she went to a basketball game one time and one of her friends is on the basketball team. And they were playing and they were doing really bad in the first half. And she went up to that her friend and like pat him on the shoulder and just like really was cheering for him. And all of a sudden they won. They won the game. Stuff like that just happens around her, that just a good old pat on the back, a cheer from her, and everything is a-okay.
Aw.
Oh, I love it. So cute. All
I
right.
forgot to describe my appearance. Can I throw that out real quick? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Basically, she's kind of waifish, looks feminine, generally wears pants, but very lacy tops with sort of like sewn in a floral pattern. Lots of shawls that fall off the shoulders, revealing a low back, and kind of shoulder length, very tangled blonde hair, usually with a flower wrapped in it. Sorry.
Nice. No, that's fine. And Arya, you're the unicorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read me the blurb for the unicorn?
Oh crap, that's what I forgot. My bad. It is, if I can scroll properly. You try so hard to help and to be good, to set a strong example, but you feel like a fool out on the ice, and the lake is ringed by wolves, and your inner warmth makes the ice beneath you weaken. One of the best things in this world, and not long for it.
Oh, yeah, unicorns. I love it. All right, thank you. Kestrel, as I know you're sipping water, right?
That's okay. I knew it. I was like, as soon as I take a sip of water,
It's gonna be my turn.
So Kestrel is the cuckoo. Others' lives are just so fascinating. That's why you want to walk a mile in their shoes and pants and shirt. That's why you
Ooh.
want to look out through their eyes, make a few promises with their voice, and maybe kiss someone with those sweet lips. Look at that smile. You could be anyone. So yeah, Kestrel has an eclectic look with flirty eyes, and their origin is a miracle baby. So Kestrel's parents are like in their 60s, because they did not expect Kestrel to come along when they did. So Kestrel is very flamboyant in like all the ways that that word could actually be used. They usually, on the average day, they'll wear something like a bright yellow shirt with salmon colored pants, and different they wear a different color of chucks almost every single day. It's like an unlimited amount of chucks that Kestrel owns. And usually a scarf tied around them, often a hoodie. Like they Kestrel likes to dress in layers, so they always have like more than one layer on. In fact, one time Kestrel was in gym class, and it was like, oh, you have to change it to your gym uniform, and they had like a leather jacket on, then they had a hoodie, and then they had like a plaid button down, and then a t-shirt, and then like a tank top. I was just like, wait, what's going on here?
I love them so much. They're like, oh, yes, I'll have all the clothes.
Yes.
Wait, no, just some, no, all the clothes.
They're
Excellent.
wonderful.
All right. Was that it? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. Thank you. Last but not least, Devin.
So Devin is the Sasquatch, shy, awkward, protective, and honest. The Sasquatch watches from the sidelines and has a painfully hard time in social situations. Their intense awkwardness makes people blurt out secrets, but they're good at disappearing and eavesdropping unseen. Dum, dum, Devin's appearance, he is unusually tall and hairy for a high school junior. People think he's in college quite a lot. He's about 6'4", and he slouches inwards a lot to try and hide the fact that he's so tall. He's got wide brown eyes, and his fashion is very like thrift store Jesus is kind of what I want to say. And
I love it.
he is a transfer student. He says from Oregon, but is a bit vague on which town in Oregon, and moved here not too long ago with his mom.
So the new guy sort of can't still fit in, sticks out like a sore thumb.
And trying way too hard all the time.
Yeah. All right. So thank you so much. Like I said, I'm the master of ceremonies. Oh, those are not my notes. 1 second. As the MC, I'll be playing all the side characters in this world. I'll be your teachers, parents, and classmates. On top of that, my job is to set scenes and introduce twists. I play by a different set of rules, but ultimately I'm here to make sure the character stories are interesting. So that's what I do. No, I lost a spot. My notes. All right. So let me just read y'all the setting, and then we'll do strings, and then we'll start. Sound good?
Awesome.
All right. Let me find my notes. Here it is. And basically, if y'all have seen 3V's Monster Hearts that I ran before, it's the same world, just a different flavor, a different time, a different place. But if you haven't, let me give you a peeksies of what it's like. I forgot what I was doing. Have you done that where you just sit there and you're about to read something, you're like, what am I doing?
It's my life.
Yeah. All right. Autumn is all around us. It greets us with that cool crispness in the air. The trees are turning the foliage into those bright oranges and reds of temporal trees, I think. I don't know. The scent of rich forest fills your lungs as the last of the cherries are gone for the season. They've been gone for a few months now. Let's not lie to ourselves. The hag scream or the local woods are now those deep reds and oranges and contain many secrets that we've been sitting on for years. The one river that flows red looks extremely vibrant this week, as it seems it's gotten a new case of oxidation from the nearby mines. Or maybe it's something else. As the camera pans from the woods to the small town that seemed to be stuck in a certain time period, it sweeps over the corner. The once corner store turned converted diner sits against Harry's, the only alcohol store, with I-69 driving past it as the only mode of transportation in and out of town. The camera passes the barnyard, where it once... One moment, as I freaked out my computer again. The camera pans over the barnyard, where it was once an old farming complex that has been restored as a music hall where charity organizations come in and help the local community. Finally, we land on the place that you spend your time, or well, should, according to the adults. Cherry Picker High School, home of the cherry pickers. This building was built in the 1950s and really hasn't been touched since, other than some minor repairs here and there. The nostalgia of time past linger these halls. You can even see the carved notes, time capsuled under a desk, inside lockers, and along bathroom stalls. But this is home. This is Brawlstone, Kentucky. Nestled away among the Appalachian Mountains, deep in the woods, nearly forgotten by time. Population 10,342. As of right now, it's like the fall. It's like the deep set of fall of where you are as I have words. So basically, homecoming just came and went. Y'all are starting to get ready for the end of this semester as Thanksgiving breaks is soon upon you. It's about a week away, but it is a Friday nonetheless. But before we get into the actual game itself, let's stop real quick and do strings. We've met each other. We know what we're playing. Let's see who's connected to who and how we all get tangled in this mess of a story. Let's see here. Who would like to go first? You're
I
muted.
have
I think I know my strings.
Okay. You want to go ahead? Yeah.
So I've stolen an outfit from someone, gain a string on them, and definitely stolen an outfit from Ophelia.
What
Absolutely.
outfit did you steal from Ophelia?
I feel like I stole something that actually isn't that fashionable. In fact, is probably like a worn t-shirt that Ophelia would never be caught wearing in public, and like an old pair of like jeans that are actually really comfortable, but they're not like what's in fashion. They're not like skinny jeans, they're not like stonewashed. They're
Is it like
just like,
mom jeans?
yes, exactly.
I didn't even know I had that outfit. I miss it now. It was so comfortable. But is it stealing if I want you to have it?
Nice. All right. Did you want to do your second one now, or let's actually on your second one, and let's do a round, and then we'll come back to yours.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
I mean, I'm easy for my first one.
Oh yeah, because it's just like everybody gets it. Is that right? Go ahead.
It's not just everybody gets it. There's some flavor text.
Give me that flavor text.
Hold on, I gotta scroll down to vampire. I'm beautiful. I gain a string on everyone.
Oh, that's right. Everybody doesn't get it. You get everything. Pretty much. All right. Thank you. Excuse me.
Does that include it? That's just PCs, right?
Yeah, just PCs.
Okay.
Yeah. Aria, let's go with your first one.
Oh crap, I was muted.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Someone wants to take something from you. Ask them what and gain a string on each other. Anyone want to take anything from poor old me?
Sweet innocent unicorn that we have here.
I know what I want to take from you.
Oh,
What? No, I want you to feel extreme bliss and I want to taste it.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Ophelia wants my body.
What?
What does Ophelia want from me?
It's literally she feeds off of happiness.
Oh,
Extreme
She's like an emotional
happiness.
vampire.
okay.
Oh,
Emotional,
okay.
right.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I can probably do blood, but I'm trying something different with my new incarnation. I don't have the blood drinking move, and I figure when I take it, that's when I kind of go off the wagon. Assuming happiness is even on the wagon. Because
Random side note: have y'all seen What We Do in the Shadows, like a TV show?
I haven't.
Okay, so in there they actually have an emotional vampire as one of the roommates.
Mhm.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, so that's what I was thinking about. Like, so
So I want you to come hang out with us, maybe take some of this, watch a movie, and just have a good time. And if things lead to things, that's cool. But if not, it's cool. I just want you to be happy and near me at the same time while I savor it.
Okay. Ophelia wants to take all of my happiness. Got ya.
That's not creepy, right?
Anywho,
A little bit, yeah.
I don't. I mean, you do have to eat. I think. But if I can help, I mean, I can't. I will.
Now, does that gives you a string on me, or how does that work?
Both. We both get a string on each other.
so you have 2 strings on Aria now.
Okay.
And I have a string on you.
Yes. All right, so that's your first one. Charlie, let's go ahead and get your first one.
Sure. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay. My first is I live next to someone. Our bedroom windows face each other, and we leave our blinds up. Or you leave your blinds up. I guess I leave my blinds up.
Yes.
Sure. We each gain 2 strings on one another. Let's say Devin, the new kid in town, just happened to move in next to me.
Okay.
All right, so y'all see each other across the way. Devin, what's one thing you've seen about Charlie?
The first thing that came to mind is really inappropriate.
Did you catch them? Is that like
Yeah, I got them.
Charlie? What's one thing that you've seen about Devin through this window? Open this thing.
I'm guessing lots of art.
You've seen them do all their art stuff.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Oh, and it's embarrassing. There's like crying and painting going on too. Like, and they're all terrible, terrible pieces of art.
Are you like an emotional abstract artist who's like, ah!
And then I'm watching this and I'm just commenting, pretty little tree, pretty little tree.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, y'all. All right, thank you. Devin, what's your first one?
My first one, I've been a wallflower all my life, but someone finally noticed me and I give them a string. And I'm going to say that's Aria.
It's
actually.
me.
Yeah. That
Aw.
you came up to me on the first day of school and like when I was lost,
Absolutely.
showed me where to go. And
Of course. I'll
gosh, it's
show
so-
you where the classroom is.
Oh no, it's so cute. I love it.
I've been kind of following you around like an oversized puppy a little bit
Oh,
ever since.
I adore Devin.
Oh, yay. All right. So round 2, Kestrel, what's your second one?
So I think my second one is someone gave you an outfit so that you could impersonate them. You each gain a string on one another. I'm gonna
Interesting.
say I think it was Devin, the newcomer. Yeah.
Devin, why'd you give Kestrel clothes?
Well, they were rocking the awesome flannel shirt, and I had like another flannel shirt that was like, I don't know, it was my grandpa's, and I thought that Kestrel would like it, and yeah, so I just gave it to him.
Yeah. Kestrel, how does it make you feel?
Oh, someone like willingly giving up their clothes is like an awesome feeling to Kestrel. And the fact that it was a plaid shirt. So, yeah.
Do you wear it a lot or just on occasion?
Yeah, but I think that Kestrel actually wears this shirt like closer to their skin. Like it's not one of the outer layers. So they wear it like, once or twice a week. And wash it, like hand wash it, take good care of it, hang it to dry.
Oh, that's
That-
so sweet.
That raises a question. What do you do with the Ophelia outfit?
Oh, the Ophelia outfit is being saved for a special occasion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Which order did I get? Was it Ophelia that one next?
It
let's
might
go with
be.
that. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. I have a pitch, but I want to run it by Charlie to make sure they're cool with it because it involves a little bit of assumptions about their character. My thing is that I'm looking at second skins. That's not what I am. Someone once saved my unlife and they gained 2 strings on me. And I'm thinking Charlie somehow is the reason that I'm back from whatever happens to vampire lords when they die thousands of years ago. And I've been inviting myself over to Charlie's house and inviting over people to Charlie's house because the parents aren't home and wanting to watch movies with Charlie and like inviting people over. Charlie, are you cool with that? Do you like that or do you dislike that?
No, that works with me. Yeah.
I really dug the neighbor's description of the movie gathering at the house. So that's in my brain.
So I get you gain +2 on you, or you get +2 on me?
You gain 2 on manipulating me. I
Okay.
just kind of like to be around you and get you in trouble. I mean, have fun.
I love it. All right. So I think it's next to Arya again. Is that right?
Okay, so someone's in love with you and has told you about their feelings. Gain 2 strings on them. Who's in love with me? I was this could go any direction, honestly. Anyone have any idea?
Dumb
I have a
kid.
couple, but I don't know.
It's definitely Kevin the Gum Kid.
Oh, oh no. No. I tried with Kevin, not dating. I tried to be really nice to him, and it didn't turn out so well.
Oh no.
And
Did he try to offer you some ABC gum?
yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
nothing wrong with that.
And
I
then one day I came into class and I leaned on his desk and I didn't realize that there was gum on top of the desk, and
Oh.
I
Oh.
leaned right into it, and it was just out of his mouth, wet, and it was never again. So no, not Kevin. I was thinking I don't want to have too many strings on people, and I don't want to. I don't know.
Ophelia would confess that if you were considering Ophelia.
I was considering everybody.
I'm just throwing that out there
I'm
that
joking.
I'm game for it if that's, but I'm also not hurt if you pick someone else.
Well, I mean, Ophelia's scary.
Why?
So that is definitely a reason.
That's scary pretty. They're too pretty that you're
Yeah, Ophelia's really. Yeah, let's go. Ophelia's definitely scary, which is why I have not responded to Ophelia telling me that she has feelings for me. So sure. Sure. When you invite me out to everything, I come because I'm a team player and I just want to be there and be happy. And I mean, if it helps you feed, I don't mind. But I don't know about. I don't know about you being in love with me. That's me.
It's probably weird that I'm in love with other people too.
Well, I'm totally down with that, actually.
All right, cool. I mean,
let's do it. I'm down with it. Okay. So I get 2 strings on you. So I have 3 strings on you now.
I love to give away strings in Monster Hearts.
I dig it.
It's super fun because you're yeah, okay, let's do this thing. I'm a teenager. Everybody's favoring me.
Okay, so that's 2 strings.
All right, is that all yours? Right?
Yeah, that's all of mine. Yes.
All right, Charlie.
Right. My last one is I made out with someone a while ago. I gained a string on them and they gained 2 strings on me. I mean, it kind of makes sense for it to be Ophelia.
I'm sorry, so I know I hear a cat purring.
Oh,
yes.
It's so cute. Sorry, buddy. Okay, go continue.
Okay, it makes sense for it to be Ophelia since we hang out so much.
No.
If anyone else would want to be that person.
Anybody?
I totally wouldn't mind it being Arya, only because I know how clumsy and awkward Charlie can be, and so we kind of made out because Arya wanted to make Charlie feel better. So
Okay.
Right.
But it didn't work because Charlie didn't realize that they need to really, really, really get to know a person.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
If you're cool with that, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
So you get +2 on me, and
Okay.
I get +1 on you.
All right, and Devin.
All right, my last string is someone made fun of me. What did they say? They give you a condition and you get 2 strings on them. Yeah, I'm tossing up between Kestrel and Ophelia.
Ophelia would have done it and could have meant it or could have not. I'm game for either.
Okay, yeah. I'll say because Devin's so tall, everyone thinks that he plays basketball, and he is like the most uncoordinated kid in the universe. And
And Ophelia was trying to flirt and said something about manipulating things and fingers and control, and did not come across that way.
Complete breakdown of communication.
oh yeah. Like, and Devin was trying to be like, well, yeah, I play guitar. Do you mean like that? And it just got worse.
I'm muted. What condition does Devin get a condition then from Ophelia? Is that how it goes? All right,
Devin gets the condition from Ophelia.
so
I-
what condition do you give Devin?
I want to give Devin flustered.
Okay, I like
That's
that.
so good.
It's
so
really
good.
Good one. Yeah.
Seems perfect for Devin, and it's I have a move I wanted to start off with, like as soon as I could do something. There's a reason I sat in front of Devin.
I figured.
I love that dynamic of flustered, and probably Ophelia does not realize Devin is flustered.
I love it. All right, well, we have strings. Did we get everybody strings? Is that right? We got everybody.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if anything gets you uncomfortable or anything, tell me like to slow it down, exit out, let's rewind, something like that, because all this game stuff sometimes is a little too much for some people, which is a-okay, especially when people are playing are demisexual and are playing demisexuals. Like, and I think the neighbor is that right? Yeah, so we'll be using the asexual rules in regards to Charlie for the turn on, which I believe you'll be rolling with cold instead of hot, or
It's situational.
situational. Okay, excellent. So we'll do that. So but when we get to it. So just wanted to let people know about that in general. Let's see, where are we doing? Okay, starting class. So it's Friday. It's end of the fall. Football season's been going on. It's been the main talk of town. Homecoming came and went. Now you're just waiting for the next week where you had Thanksgiving break. Actually, it's that Friday before Thanksgiving break, because apparently high schoolers get a week off. I don't know. I know, right? We never get a week.
A week.
How dare they?
Kids
Maybe
these
not
days
in
are
Canada.
spoiled.
I know. So
Back in my day, we had to walk uphill to Turkey. Wait, sorry.
no, that's good. I like it. Good. All right. So yeah, it's that last Friday. Everybody's not focused. Class is filling up, or at least you think it is. So the it's about to be the bell rings. Who gets the class first? Who's at class early? How do y'all usually get to class on time, or not on time, or before time, or
Well, Charlie would be on time every time if they didn't somehow always lose something and have to go back home and get it.
So they're perpetually late. They're like the
Yeah.
And are they late like by a minute or like 5 minutes or?
Yes.
Yes, all of that. Good, excellent. I love it. All right. So we know Charlie's a late one. Who's early? Is anybody an early bird?
I feel like I am wildly inconsistent, and it kind of depends on if I'm hanging out from last night or if I went to bed. And I feel like this morning I'm early, and I'm hoping to run into someone. I'm not sure who yet.
Okay.
Probably Kestrel.
Yeah. Are
But
you
I'm
hanging out in the hallway, or are you hanging out in the classroom?
I think. I think I am actually sitting at the teacher's desk, not really paying attention, and just kind of drawing on their planner.
And Professor Mordecai isn't even there yet, so we don't even know when they'll get there. So you're early enough that they're not even there yet, so that's fair. Anybody else early?
I'm early-ish.
Early-ish?
Yeah, I'm
Like right before
early-ish.
Like right before the bell, or like?
Like a little, like maybe a minute before the bell.
Mhm.
I'll come in and like just wave at everybody and sit my bag down next to me and look at Ophelia and just kind of give a shy smile, but a wave, enthusiastic wave.
Oh.
I blow her a kiss.
And then I'll just like smile, but like there's a little bit of strain in my smile because I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then I'll just like put my head down and like start writing.
I also blow Kevin a kiss whenever Kevin comes in.
Genuinely like pretending to write. Like obviously I'm like scribbling, like the scribbles are wide, and so it's like there's no way she's writing in the lines right now.
I love it. All right. Yeah. Kestrel, when do you usually get into class?
I think Kestrel is not really early, like shows up to school maybe 5 or 6 minutes before the first bell's gonna ring. Just enough time to stop by their locker. They take a lot of time on their appearance in the morning. And you know that walk to school can sometimes set things in disarray. So they always have to stop at the bathroom before going into class. So they usually kind of skate in like a couple of minutes right before the bell rings.
Nice. All
And
right.
I don't know if we're doing play right now or want to do all the introductions, but I would run up to Kestrel to talk about a plan.
We'll get to that in a second.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I'll keep
That's cool.
it pin in it. All right, Devin, when do you usually get to class?
Devin is always skating in like right as the bell rings, like
Great.
half dashing through the hallway and then like trying to play it cool when he gets to the door. And not really, that doesn't work too well.
Funny. All right.
And he skates to school, so he's always got a skateboard with him, and Professor Mordecai is always on him about that because he never has time to put it in his locker.
I just think Devin's like just that Portland 90s grunge kid.
He totally is,
Yes.
yeah.
Or does art skateboards.
Devin was who I wanted to be as a teenager. Maybe.
Same.
Devin has the look I wanted.
It was very hard to do in Iowa, but I tried anyway.
All right. So as y'all are getting to at least starting class, where's my seating chart? Victoria is always there before you, affiliate. No matter how early you get there, if Victoria is always there, the smart one, the valedictorian.
Aw.
Shayna isn't really there. Kai gets there pretty early as well. I think as soon as you got there, affiliate, Kai got there. I'm just gonna do like the layout of how people get there. Tyson and Jay are always late. Bernard tries to get there early, but sometimes he doesn't. Alicia chooses her own time to get in there as a small town rich girl. She makes the time. Kevin gets there right when the bell rings. Max, the school bully, sort of like gets there like a minute late. Damien sometimes shows up. But today he actually does show up, so you got a full class going, except for that empty seat in the front row, Wayne's seat. But it hasn't been filled yet. It's still there. It's still chilling, so it stays empty. But a minute or two before the bell rings, Kestrel walks in.
And I think I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave my drawing, which is a drawing of Camilla torturing Frankenstein. I'm not the vampire Camilla. And I get up, I walk up to Kestrel and I say, hey, do you have plans tonight?
Well, I could. What do you have in mind?
Well, remember that movie we were talking about a while ago? The one you wanted to see. What was it?
You don't want to go see that romantic comedy with me, right? Or are you talking about Saw 69?
I'm talking about the bootleg copy of Saw 69 I've got. I was thinking we could get a bunch of people together at Charlie's place tonight. And I know Charlie I don't think Charlie likes Saw movies. You know, I never actually asked what movies Charlie likes. But anyway.
We don't have to really watch it. It could just be on the screen. You know?
Yeah, it's not like anything's happening really in the movie. No one's going to be like weirded out by it.
Right, exactly. It's a really boring movie, I'm sure.
Side note, someone was very weirded out by it. Or narrator's note. Anyway, yeah, so I was thinking we could get some people together and, just chill out in Charlie's basement / whatever it is in Charlie's house. I'm not trying to design the house. And
Oh, okay.
have a good time and get to know each other more.
And Charlie's cool with this. We're not gonna like show up and the lights are gonna be off and the door locked.
I've never had that experience.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
Charlie loves
Okay.
having people over, I think.
Sure. So I'm gonna invite the new kid, Devin.
Oh,
about that?
would be wonderful.
Yeah, I like Devin.
Devin is oh,
Yeah.
I think Devin has a crush on me. It's weird.
Really? I do feel like that you think a lot of people have a crush on you though.
Well, don't.
I mean, you're like radiantly beautiful,
No,
Ophelia. So
stop. No, I'm not. I'm just.
of course everyone should have a crush on you.
No, I
Yeah,
just like no. I just
really.
want people to be happy. Like I was just trying to be friends with Devin, and just because I want to be,
Yeah.
you know,
No, I totally get it. I totally
just like
get
I
it.
want to be friends with you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Gal
Okay, so
pals.
let's have this party.
Yeah. Oh, party? I guess it is. Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
we should.
yeah, we're like inviting a bunch of people. I mean, we're gonna say like, oh, come see this movie, but like also we're gonna have, some drinks and some vol au vents and all that kind of stuff, right?
Should we do that thing people did in that movie I saw last week where they go on the announcer and say party at Charlie's house and everyone's invited, no teachers?
I mean, we could do that. We could just like WhatsApp everybody, right?
What?
What?
Wait, is that a phone
WhatsApp?
thing? That's a phone thing, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Ophelia, come on. I know you know what WhatsApp is.
Wait. Is that the that's the thing where you type?
It's like, like Facebook Messenger, but like better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she pulls out WhatsApp and she starts like looking for the letters on the keyboard because she's a very slow typer.
Does she do the one finger thing where
yes,
it's like
she's definitely doing the one finger. And I know the keyboard's all there, but it's still really hard for her.
And like I feel like Kestrel's already like done, invited 30 people.
Oh, I knew I could count on you, Kestrel. You're the
good.
the best.
It's all good. Yep.
And
so like I said don't RSVP because since we haven't like floated this by Charlie yet, so it'll even be a surprise who shows up.
I love surprises.
Right?
Oh my God. Life is a surprise.
This was a good idea, Ophelia. This really was.
She probably leans in for either a hug or a peck on the cheek. I'm not sure which would be appropriate to our relationship at this point.
So I think Kestrel would sort of lean in for like the same thing, but not really know which one either. So like Kestrel goes for a hug and like Ophelia goes for a peck or something like that.
I love that. I love that. There's some clumsy collisions going on and bodies have issues and then we're like, yeah, cool. Like it's not the bad collision, but it is, we failed our dex checks or whatever.
Absolutely.
I love it.
yes, because dex checks are a thing in Monster Hearts.
I have a dexterity of 8.
I mean, dexterity is my dub stat, so Jump stat tease. Plug my friends. All right. Moving on. Anywho, it's I would say about this point that the bell rings. So all right, you're already here. Devin, I think you're about to squeak in. If not, you just did.
Mm-hmm.
So Kestrel, did you go to your seat yet? Or are you still?
Yeah, I think at this point Kestrel has gone and sat down, and I like said hello to everybody as they pass by, like stop and touch their desk and like, hey, how are you doing? And like
except for Kevin, right?
Well, yeah, of course. No, nobody touches that desk.
Whoever sits at that desk in another period, I feel so sorry for them.
Oh my God, I remember that. Oh my. That aspect of high school had been forgotten by me. Wow.
Yeah.
As soon as Devin walks in, though, I'll like wave enthusiastically at him and say, "Hey, after class, come talk to me."
I'm gonna look over my shoulder in case Kestrel's talking to someone behind me, and then be like, "Oh, okay."
That was Arya, not Kestrel.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Arya.
yeah.
In case Arya is talking to someone, and be like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah."
And she'll just like tease at him.
All right. So, Ophelia, are you at your desk yet, or are you still wandering?
Yeah, once that conversation's over, I probably went over and talked to Kai a bit. Probably we came in together before, and now I'm probably sitting behind her braiding her hair. I'm just
Oh,
kind of Kai's not my baby, but I don't know. I'm protective of her.
must protect.
Yes. Is that cinnamon roll?
Is small, must protect.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she's capable of like Silent Ferrets was jumping. She's actually capable of protecting herself. Do you need to stop? Anyway, I'm going to stop talking to my character now.
Understandable. I know what you mean, though. All right. If it like as a bell rings, the teacher, Professor Mordecai. I can't believe we gave him that name. That's so dumb, and I love it. Professor Mordecai comes in, and they walk in. They're androgynous. They're androgynous in the most part because we didn't give them a ginger. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go with non-binary. That's okay. Yeah. So they walk in, and they're androgynous. They wore mostly like masculine suits, but they have more of a feminine frame. So it's just who knows, who cares. Anywho, they walk in, with the books underneath their arms and like the laptop case in their hand, and they get to their desk and they look down at their planner, and they see the drawings like in their planner, like shaking their head and just turning ripping that page out and just throwing it away. Dang kids and their stuff. She's like, and they're like, okay, time to talk about the chapter that I was assigned to you last week. Not last week, last night, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we were talking and discussing in regards to the morality aspects of Frankenstein versus Frankenstein's monster. And they go to the whiteboard and just turn their back and just start writing down like the implications of who's really the monster. Is it Frankenstein or the Frankenstein's monster? And breaks down it's for like being 8 a.m. in the morning. This is like over your head sort of like theory talk. And as like they're getting into the groove, Charlie, you walk in.
Yeah. So Charlie is doing that thing where someone who's just stopped running and they're panting, but they're trying to pant silently because they don't want everyone to hear them. They've got their backpack fully open. It looks like a bunch of books are about to fall out, and they're holding one book in their hand and trying to slowly walk over to the desk before they trip over their shoelaces.
And then shoelaces are untied, of course, right?
Of course.
The minute Charlie walks in, I'm waving and waving and waving and waving and waving until he waves back, probably for like 5 minutes if they don't wave back.
Yeah, as he waves, he actually falls because that's when he trips.
Oh no!
And I think that's what catches Professor Mordecai finally, because like they get the door open, like, oh, it's probably like Nax or Damien or somebody, and they're like, oh, it's Charlie. They're like, glad you can join us. Please watch your step, tie your shoes.
Sorry.
Go to your seat. And so they just turn the back around and start like rambling on and on about the theoretical understandings of morality, and that was shown in Frankenstein. Because side note, Frankenstein's the historical book is actually one of my favorite books. Like, so yeah, so that made me happy when those guys suggested it.
And it works so well.
It does.
Yeah.
But they're just blabbering on, not really even looking at you. Of who do we have in this class? Victoria is, of course, taking notes, being very vigilant. Shayna in the front corner is just like kind of like scribbling notes, kind of making doodle. Bernard in the back corner is just super focused. They're trying to focus really hard and everything. But Jay is sort of like cross talking to Tyson across Alicia. they're just joking, like just doing those like little like small chuckles in the back. But yeah, it's pretty much teachers distracted. Y'all trying to do anything? How are y'all paying attention at all? Are y'all sleeping? Like
I'm listening and I'm drawing a picture that's my imagination of what tonight's going to look like, which is the 5 of us sitting on a couch, except for Devin, who is playing guitar on a stool, watching a movie and just kind of having a good time. And I'm working on that. And as I'm drawing, the shawl on my back just slips off, and the sunlight catches my shoulders right as I'm sitting in front of Devin. And I am trying to turn Devin on.
Oh, it begins. Give me the first roll of turns. Roll with hot.
All right, so I believe my hot is +2. So roll 2d6 +2. I got a 5.
All right. So mark experience. We're gonna talk about the fail.
Okay then. Sorry, Devin. I tried to give you a show.
So as you like lean in and like try to like slip your shawl off your shoulder and like try to like turn on.
Can I be the thing where I'm not like consciously doing it? It's just kind of it's the description from first edition where like you're turning someone on without really. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's just like it isn't conscious. It's just like one of those things that you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that. So it just falls off your shoulder. You're trying to do it. Devin, I don't even know if are you even paying attention to Ophelia in front of you right now?
No, I'm totally writing a super bad angsty poem called I Understand Frankenstein's Monster.
So as the shawl slips and you like sort of like glance back, I don't know if you even glance back to Devin or like you've had the eyes filled. Nothing. You get nothing. Nothing happens as Devin's just knee deep in this poem that they're trying to write, that he's writing right now. So like, you tried, didn't work.
I feel like even if I'm not trying consciously, the fact that this happened and Devin didn't notice, I'm like really sad about it.
Oh.
But as this class is going, I'm gonna say it's about like 10-15 minutes in, as the class happens, there is a knock at the door, and the door opens, and one of the teachers is like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no.
No.
Oh my god, it's one of those nights. So as you see the knock, you see a teacher open it up, and you know it's one of the other English teachers. So like, hey, can you watch my class real quick? They're taking a test, and I got some cheaters in there. I don't need any of that right now. And so Professor Mordecai's like, yeah, I'll be there in a second. And so they turn and they look, they're like, and they look at Bernard, who's like waving their hand frankly, like, I'll volunteer to watch the class. And then they look away from Bernard and look at Victoria. And they're like,
poor Bernard.
Watch the class for me, please. And they just walk out and go to the next class over. So you have Victoria, who's sort of just like shushing everybody around her, but nobody's paying attention. And who is this? Oh, Tyson leans over to you, Devin. And he's like, hey, so like, you want to know something funny?
Yeah, I like funny.
Well, I don't know if it's funny or coincidental, but Jay just told me that he saw Wayne the other day, like just like earlier this week.
Who's Wayne?
Oh yeah, you don't know Wayne. Ophelia. Hey, so Ophelia,
Yeah.
you remember Wayne?
Yeah, I probably like have a sketch of Wayne, probably without Wayne's shirt on. Whether or not I've seen that, I don't know. I don't know. I, as the player, am not sure, and I'm leaving a blank there that we can establish later if it matters.
You know, it's fine. I'd say okay.
But
They're
it's,
like, they're like, yeah, we saw. Jay said he saw Wayne earlier. Like,
I miss Wayne.
yeah,
Devin, you'd have liked Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne was great.
Cool. I like great people.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
also like great people. So we're having a party at Charlie's.
Oh, that's good. Parties are cool. Yeah. I like
You
'em.
guys should come. And if you see Wayne, get Wayne to come. It's going to
What-
be great.
Like, what does Wayne look like? If
Oh, I show her the picture of Wayne without a shirt on. Or show him the picture of Wayne without a shirt on.
That's shirtless.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. I worked really hard on the muscles right here.
Yeah, you did good too. That's a hard line to get. I think.
Yeah, I was trying. I was trying. People like this picture. You know, here, you can look at it if you want.
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
So I hand Devin my sketchbook.
oh,
Turn to the Wayne page.
Charlie, did you hear them talking about having a party at your house?
Charlie is engrossed in writing notes about the class, which are actually half notes, half train of thought.
So is it like you have no class, and then you have like in like the parentheses and like the empty space around it, just like random thoughts, just like.
Well, it started out as notes, then they went on a tangent because something about the notes was like, oh, but this means this, 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 and this. And it's just some random scrawl about something they're thinking about now. Could I use that to gaze into the abyss?
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
How do I do that? Let's see, what kind of roll is
Roll
that?
with dark.
Oh, I'm really bad at that. Yay.
Oh, yeah, you're the one who wanted to do this.
Work, mouse, work. Okay.
Oh, partial success. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So first off, how does gazing in the abyss look like if the camera was focused on you as you're doing this? Like, how would we see you gaze into the abyss?
Probably because of Charlie's writing their thoughts about linking the Frankenstein's monster, and all of a sudden Charlie starts to think back to some of the parties Ophelia's had at their house. And it was like, weren't some strange things going on? It was probably just my imagination kind of thing. So it's mostly them just all of a sudden their eyes kind of just glaze over, remembering the parties.
Okay.
So like, you just get a confused look in their eye.
Okay. So, and what question are you trying to gaze into right now? Like, what's your brain? What are you trying to focus on as a core question?
Just if I would have, if there's anything I would have noticed that would have, that I justified as being, oh, it's nothing, it's just my imagination.
About
from hanging around Ophelia and all that.
Okay. Oh, so you're looking into Avilia?
Yeah.
Okay. So partial success are confusing, but sort of clear ideas. As you gaze off and your brain just sort of like wanders a bit about what's going on, you start seeing red. But that red starts turning to like a shimmer, almost like to gold flakes. And then those gold flakes themselves start breaking off and sparkling like glitter in the breeze. You start seeing, and then all of a sudden that sunny brightness sort of fades into a shadow, and then you just see figures in the shadows just starting to come and go throughout the darkness. And there isn't really much around the portal of these figures either. It's just sort of like a darkness around you, and there's just like shadow folk coming in and out. You feel coldness in the air around you. You smell like a slight scent of blood in the air as well, like the tingy copperness of blood. And from that, all of a sudden you feel just maybe ever so slightly, and you're not sure if it's real or not, just the slight tingles right on the side of your neck. And as you're starting to feel that, that's when you start to pull out and away. And that's when you snap to.
Okay, cool. So I guess at that point I turn around and say, "Hey, what was the what did Professor Mordecai say about the reference of the gold turning to flakes or the red turning to gold flakes?" Like I don't exactly know what they were talking about.
Who are you asking?
Who's directly behind me? Oh, Victoria.
Yeah. She just looks at you like, there's that way. No. We were talking about the moralities of like, who's the monster? Is it Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster creation?
Yeah, and it somehow turned into the symbolism of red into gold flakes and about shadowy figures and right.
She starts going in her notes and flipping. She's like, I don't know. No? Did I? Oh
Can
no.
Can Bernard have overheard this and is even faster, furiously, and very, very stressed out that he can't find it?
Pretty much. Just be like confused, like, I don't know. And Bernard's like, no, it's in here. He's like, no.
I think Charlie's just looking at Victoria. So he's like, "Why are my notes so different from yours?"
And as you're comparing the notes side by sides, Victoria's are like the bullet journal pristine of taking. They have bullet notes. They have subcategories. They have washi tape. They have highlighters.
Wow.
And Charlie's is half gibberish.
Yeah, it's half gibberish. There's notes on top of notes on top of notes, like sort of like various sort of like thoughts and constructions are like on top of each other. And if you didn't know Charlie's handwriting, because I think Charlie also has terrible handwriting too. This is just like my idea. Of,
It's
like,
great handwriting if you're a doctor.
Oh, true. True. Excuse me. Fantastic doctor handwriting. But yeah, so and while Victoria's like that clean, pristine sort of like cursive with like the circle dots for the over the eyes. And then yeah, you just compare the two notebooks and just like night and day pretty much. But poor
Hey,
Charlie.
Are you having a party?
I am.
So then my phone where the message has come through on WhatsApp that there's the party at Charlie's house. Hey, you're having a party tonight? I
am. Why am I always the last to know? I guess.
Okay.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah. I mean, if you want me there, I can come.
I mean, people just show up. So if you want to be there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come then.
Just
I'll
see you around.
Start furiously texting on my phone, and I'm like messaging Devin and saying, "Hey, are you going to the party?"
I'm gonna look down at my phone and
then I'll like look up and look at Devin like across the room and kind of like wave my phone.
I'll look down and like, yeah, I got it, and yeah.
I think Kestrel's gonna look back at Ophelia and be like, "What's that?"
Hi. I turn to Charlie, who I believe is 2 or 3 seats away from me, and I say, "Hey, Charlie, what's up?"
The sky.
And I like at that point, Kestrel realizes that Charlie is the only person who didn't get an invite, and they're like frantically typing their phone number into the phone, and then like Charlie's phone like beeps now.
Hey, oh, I'm invited to my house. Oh, okay.
Did Kestrel forget to invite Charlie?
There's no forgetting. Sometimes some people, it depends on the model of your phone. Sometimes the message comes through later. I mean,
Charlie, we're having people over to your house again, and it's going to be so much fun. Thank you for letting me do this.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Charlie,
Yeah.
you're the best.
I am.
You are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, okay.
You know you're the best.
Yeah. Is it gonna be weird like last time?
What happened last time? It's more of a matter of blurring together than Ophelia forgetting. Like, was that the time with the
I don't know, it was like we were all watching a movie, then everyone kept kind of disappearing in the back for some reason. And I don't know, it was
2 out of character questions for about Charlie. Does Charlie know sometimes, is Charlie like kind of like the not aware about what the teenagers are sneaking off to do?
like he understands the concept, but not how or why or that it actually occurs. Like people walking off together is just whatever. It doesn't signal anything. Oh, something's going on. It's just like, oh, whatever.
The other question is, have I fed on Charlie?
You tell me.
I probably, I don't know.
Well, you said he feed off energy, right? The happiness of people. Is that right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not above giving them substances if necessary, but I prefer more organic, free-range happiness.
Yeah, organic, free-range happiness. Grass-fed,
right?
Grass-fed and fed grass.
Yeah. So is Charlie a happy person? Is Charlie like generally happy? Like for
the most part, like.
Okay. So maybe I have, but also maybe it hasn't gone far in the weird department. It's just been like something happened that was fun at one point. So maybe you have an idea that I also sneak people off to feed. What do you think? I don't know.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I know you're always going to the back, and I just don't understand why. It just doesn't click.
We can go to the back sometime, I loudly say in front of the class, not realizing.
What happens in the back?
It's fun. I have to. At that point, actually, Ophelia gets flustered because she doesn't normally have to like say more than that.
And I think as you're getting flustered, the teacher walks back in.
Hey guys, the teacher's back. Time to learn.
And the professor just looks at y'all and they're like, "That's right. Where did we leave off?" And they're looking at their notes on the whiteboard and they're like,
The human is the monster and the monster is the hero.
Oh, and you need to explain why the red turns to gold.
That too.
What? And they pick up the book and start flipping through it. They're like, "Wait a second, I don't understand." And then after like a minute, they're like, "Wait, no, that's not right." And then they're like, "Okay, so what we're doing is," and they're gonna they start turning around to start back on the board, but by the time they get to the board and pick up the marker for the whiteboard and like start to literally just put it onto the thing, the bell rings for class ending.
Darn.
And so they turn around and like, read the next chapter over the week. Okay, bye. Because by this time everybody's rushing out like usual. So
As Ophelia rushes out, I want to grab them for a quick sec.
Hey, Devin, what's up? I'm like doing the hair thing.
So you were talking about the party earlier?
Yeah, we want you there.
Oh,
look,
okay, cool. Because I wasn't sure if that was like just telling me or if I was invited.
You're invited.
So,
Also, like I drew a
awesome.
picture. See, and like you can bring your guitar and And I mean,
Aw, yeah, I'll definitely bring my guitar.
and you look really mature, and I was wondering if you could help us get beer. That's not why we're inviting you. But
Oh, um, uh, what
oh my
kind of
god, it sounds
beer?
like that's why I'm inviting you. Oh my goodness.
No, it's okay. I mean, like, I used to buy beer all the time in Oregon, because I never get carded.
I get carded a lot. It's weird.
What kind of beer? Like Red Stripe or Magic Hat or?
You know, I'm not much of a beer drinker myself, but I know people really like it. So I feel like I've got like some random bills that I don't know what size they are, but I just happen to have them from people I've taken them from at some point. And I hand them to Devin. I'm like, you know, just get some stuff and we'll have a good time. It'll be cool.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can get some like wine coolers too, maybe.
Sure.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be great. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Ophelia.
Talking.
Can I just before you go? I kind of want to use a move.
Go
Can
for
I
it.
use icebreaker and ask who do you want to make out with? Like, and but phrase it in the way of like, so is there anyone you want to go to the back with?
Um well, let's see. There's Charlie and hold on, let me look at the status. And Kai and Shayna. Not Max because he's mean. Kevin, he's misunderstood. Bernard. I'm not sure about Alicia. Aria, Kestrel, Devin.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What? Maybe Tyson. I don't know.
okay.
Jay's funny. I don't know if I'd go with Jay, but yeah, yeah. Well, I did. Uh, Probably Wayne too. But yeah, all those people. Sorry.
Oh, all of them. Okay.
Not at the same time. I mean, maybe.
Well, oh, that's a lot of people. At the
I
same
know it
time.
wouldn't fit in the room. But I
Uh,
think for tonight specifically, I mean, and she's giving you a look that's supposed to communicate you're high on the list. The problem is communication is not Ophelia's strong point beyond the first initial statement of desire. So who knows what's actually coming across?
okay. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you and like everybody else there.
Well, no, but I want to spend time with you, Devin. I want to get to know you. You know, you're cool.
Okay. I'm not, I'm not cool, but yeah, thanks for saying that. I need to catch Arya before she goes.
No, cool.
But I'll
So
see
do
you.
I, but not right now.
Okay. See, bye. And I just like without anything else turn and leave the conversation and go to Arya.
Talking is hard.
Teenage years.
I've actually been like hanging outside the classroom and just like waiting for Devin to come out. So I kind of heard what happened. Not gonna lie, I kind of heard what happened. And so Devin, when you come out, Aria's just like looking at you and she's like smiling super duper hard. She's like, "So, Ophelia, huh?"
I mean, they're okay. You're okay too. Lots of people are okay. I mean, yeah, Ophelia, yeah.
I mean,
I feel
she's-
yeah there.
she's interesting for sure.
Yeah, she's
But, I
really
mean, if
interesting.
If she's your type, then that's fine.
I mean, I don't know if I have a type, you know, like it just feels so limiting to be like, no, I only like one kind of person, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But no, that's not why I asked you. I mean, I was gonna ask you because the Blue Moons are playing at the Barnyard, and I was gonna see if you wanted to go, but they were, now they're throwing the party. I mean, and Ophelia's throwing the party. And, that'd be the perfect opportunity for, or,
Well,
whatever.
are you going to the party or are you going to the barn?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you're going to the party, right?
I kind of said I would bring beer, but I could always like drop off the beer. I don't know. I'm not very good at making choices.
Okay, well, let's stop by the party and see how it goes. And then if not, I mean, the opening act is still going to be on probably by the time. We can just wait out and then we can see how it goes. And then if not, then we'll go to the barnyard. But
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about the party. I think something definitely interesting is going to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ophelia is there and you said she's interesting. So I guess interesting things will happen because the people are interesting.
Arya's smiling like really, really hard. And then, like she's just like interesting. And she's like nodding and she's like, interesting. Come on. You guessed my drift, right?
Yes. Devin does not get her drift.
And as you're saying that, oh, excuse me, that was weird. And as you're saying that, the bell actually rings for the next class. So y'all are officially both late.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll see you later. And then she'll run
Yeah.
off and she'll like smile and wave and then run off to her class.
Great. And with that, we are going to go to break. But real quick, I do want to give a shout out to Mercs of Mischief. Thank you so much for shooting people over and rating us. Appreciate you. Much love. All right, we're going to break for a certain amount of time. I don't 15 minutes-ish. I don't know. 10 minutes, something like that. We will be back in a bit. So everybody, see y'all. Yeah, awkward team
Thanks
stuff.
so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. get ourselves a treat.
we're back. Welcome back. I forgot. Am I supposed to say anything after the break? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. All right, I got the word from the from our producer. Oh, there's a shatter effect. Ooh, that was cool. All right. So where we left off was during class itself. Basically, people are weird. I mean, they're teenagers, of course they're weird. Like, that's one of the things that happen. So the rest of the day pretty much just goes on, like your normal high school day. People are excited. Some people are being out early because it is that Friday before Thanksgiving week. And, the end of the day comes down to the day where it's like, hey, we're done. Boom, done. End of the day. After school stuff is happening, people are wandering. Devin, you get beer somehow or another, I assume.
Yeah, and probably ask Damien to go with me and help because he's probably actually legal.
Yeah.
Good plan.
I mean, I think everybody knows who Damien is, but they're like, yeah, whatever, here you go. And you'll probably get it from that one place that I have on here.
The corner?
The corner, yeah. Wait, no, it's corner. I thought the corner was a diner.
They have a convenience.
Harry's.
Isn't the
Harry's. That's where you get it from. Okay. Yeah. So you go to Harry's. You'll pick up some beers, some wine coolers. Anything else, or just that's about it?
Please tell me the owner is Harry Henderson.
No, that's his dad. This is Harry Henderson II. This is Junior. This is Junior Harry. Yeah, that's how that word works. Anywho, those named after his dad from the 50s. He's the one that really did it. This is now Harry Jr. or just Junior for short. But yeah, you'll get beers, wine coolers. Y'all have enough money from what Ophelia gave you because Ophelia doesn't know what money is.
I kind of get it.
It's like one banana, Michael. How much can it cost? $10?
But people keep just giving me things. I have the hypnosis ability, so.
That's true. Charlie, do you prep the house for the party, or are you just like?
Yes, I prep the house and I sent out a group on the WhatsApp chat that's like, I know people are going to the back, so I left a bowl of snacks and water in case anyone can't find the kitchen.
So speaking of the back, what does your house look like? Just so we have an idea of like what it's
like a standard suburban-ish 2-story house. It's got like maybe 3 bedrooms. One is kind of empty for maybe they thought they'd have 2 kids, but now it's only Charlie. So it's a fairly decent living room, maybe a garage, and I don't know, probably like a weight room or something in the back.
Okay. And so is the back the weight room where you left the snacks?
Yeah.
that in-home gym. Nice. Excuse me. All right. Well, it's starting to be later in the day. Is anybody like prepping for the party? Are they getting ready? Like how is this happening? What's going on? Who's doing what?
I text Charlie and asked them if they need any help setting up for the party.
Charlie would just be, no, just show up. It'd be fun to chat.
Okay.
Do you get there early, Aria, or are you just Are you getting there early, or you just
No, I'll show up like exactly on time. Like absolutely like start of the party on time.
Yeah. So Charlie, while you're getting the house ready, and you're like, are you cleaning at all? Do you clean, or is your house like generally just clean in general, or is your house also a hot mess like you are?
My room is totally a hot mess, but I keep the rest of it presentable for my parents because they're always busy.
Yeah. I want to say, like, as you're like, setting out snacks for the counter and stuff, all of a sudden the hairs just sort of stand up on the back of your neck, and you just get like that cold chills just sort of running down your spine. And then you just hear, just like a faint whisper, Charlie.
Just look around. It's like, is someone here already?
You turn around and there's nobody there.
I just yell down the stairs, like, or down the hall. You can just sit on the couch and watch a movie or something. Just put it in. I mean, I don't know what we're watching tonight, but I've got a bunch of horror movies. Like, I got the latest, or I got an old one, like Saw 2. It's not bad, but kind of like started a genre.
You say that and you pause and you listen, and it's quiet for a minute. And all of a sudden you hear the TV flip on. And it's just a static. And it just stays static.
Mm-hmm. I think Charlie would be like, yeah, more weird people are going to come to this party.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I didn't think it would be weird this time.
And it's staying static. No, nothing's happening. It's just that little.
Yeah, they're not actually checking up on it. They're just continue to sit up in the back, just hearing the static, and they're like, I'll fix it later. I'm sure they don't know how to work the DVD player. It's whatever.
All right. And you're just busy fixing it up. It's going to stay static for who knows till when. I'm going to say it's like, what time did you say the party started? Who sent out the invite?
That was Kestrel who sent out the invite.
I think Kestrel said like 8:30 p.m.
Ophelia definitely did not specify a time because Ophelia.
Is anybody showing up at 8:30, or are they showing up early, or?
I'm showing up at probably 8:29.
Yeah.
I'm probably there an hour early, but drawing the whole time.
Okay.
I'm trying to finish a thing. It's important.
Also, for the supernatural thing, I picked lucky, I guess, which means when I remain oblivious to troubling or supernatural occurrences, I take one forward. I don't know forward to what, but
yeah, just take it. We'll have it.
As you all show up, I don't know if this affects you or not, but I also have home life, which is when a monster sees what a normal life I have, y'all get to choose either you gain the condition monstrous, I gain the condition delicious, or you take one or I take one forward to making you all feel human.
You definitely take one forward to making me feel human, Charlie.
Cool.
Oh. You were going to say something, Devin. What were you going to say?
Well, sorry.
I was going to say I probably text Aria like an hour before, and I'm like, hey, what time are you getting there?
Oh, just a little bit early. Not too early.
And you just get K back, and so it's like 7:30, and I'm over there thinking that Aria will be too.
Kestrel, when do you get there?
Kestrel gets there. So if they said 8:30 on the invite, then they probably get there at like 9:15. Just to be a little bit late, but also because they would have been spending all their time like getting ready. Like there's a big walk-in closet. So Kestrel's parents did not expect to have them. So they had already retired into a one-bedroom condo. And so like Kestrel, like their bedroom is literally a walk-in closet. They are in the closet, literally.
Is that symbolic?
It's both. It's both. But it's also where they keep all their souvenirs. So like it's to them it's like a nest, dare I say.
Weird.
And
are the questions like on hangers, or are they on the ground like in like a pile?
No, they're all on hangers, and the hangers are like color coded. And Kestrel has like one of those like wardrobe apps where they keep track of like all the clothes that they have and the different outfits that they can make with the clothes. And then they have like a wish list, except instead of it coming from like other stores and stuff, it's like actual like pictures that Kestrel has taken of other people, like people she knows in real life, of their clothes. Like, oh, I want, Damien's jersey, and I want Charlie's sneakers, and like it's just pictures like that. That's their wish list.
Oh gosh, I love it. So I think Ophelia and Arya arrive. No, wait. Ophelia and Devin arrived first, like an hour ahead of time. So y'all arrived about the same time to Charlie's place.
Oh, hey. Hey, Ophelia.
I'm putting the finishing touches on that drawing that I showed you earlier, the drawing of the group. And so I look up from it and I'm like, Devin, hey, you're
Here. Yeah.
Is it early?
It's a little early, I brought the beer and I hold up the beer and then I'm like, and some wine coolers, and I've got some more in the backpack.
My body language is clearly indicating I'm torn between finishing the drawing and getting up to greet you. And
do you want a beer or a wine cooler? I misread that body language so hard.
Wait, is this happening outside, or do you all step in?
Oh, stepped in, I think.
Okay.
So that means Charlie's move activates, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, do you invite them in, or do they just like walk in?
There's like, it's an unspoken open door policy.
Like the door's unlocked and people can just come in when they want.
Hey, Charlie. What's
And
up?
as soon as y'all walk in, the TV in the front living room is still like on static.
I just kneel down. Just join the other guy or person. I don't know. Someone came in and started watching something.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over and hit the TV.
Are you turning it off, or are you turning it like?
No, I'm just hitting it to see if that stops the static.
No, it just clicks for a half second and keeps being static.
I put my drawing stuff away and I get up and I'm very careful with this drawing, but I also am stowing it and making a decision. And I walk over to Devin and I'm like, hey, do you want a tour of the house? I'm glad you made it.
Can I activate the Sasquatch move Musk?
Yes.
Yeah. What's
wait,
that?
sorry, that's not my call.
Musk.
You don't run the show here. I run the show here.
Who rules Monster Town?
I do.
Musk, you have a distinct smell, powerful, perhaps intriguing. When you break into a sweat near others, the MC will tell you which person is aroused and gives them a string on you. That person chooses a reaction below. They give you a compliment, they give themselves to you, their eyes water and they gag. They are repulsed and ridicule you about your body and give you a condition.
So, all of a sudden, I guess Devin does the anxious sweats. And I think I'm only Charlie's nearby, so it's only Ophelia that gets this whiff of this deep, primal, musky smell. Which of those 4 conditions do you like?
Can I pick 2 and combine them? Is that acceptable?
It's one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to give a compliment and do another one.
No, it's just.
Okay. Ooh, that's a tough call then. No, I think this one's more important because she's focused on her senses now, and she says, Devin, you smell wonderful.
I use Axe body spray.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So-
let's go see the house, I guess.
Now, Ophelia's intentions are not pure. I actually know a lot about her sexuality, and it's complicated. But I also, if I remember, this is when you, Ulfrig, wanted the Fade to Black. You might want the Fade to Black to be here, possibly. I don't know.
Well, let's see. So you're going into the back.
Okay, I'm just trying to be carrying forward. I'm sorry.
No. Let's do this narratively. You're going to the back and to show Devin around. However, when you get to the back, you enter that room, and all of a sudden you just feel like ice. Y'all feel eyes upon you that you don't know that existed. You can almost see your breath in the air in this room.
Okay, something's wrong. Devin? Something's wrong.
Maybe the heater's broken in here. Like, I live next door. The houses are pretty old here. And I'm gonna like awkwardly rub Ophelia's arms to try and warm them back up a little bit.
She's going to lean into you and very much accept the rubbing. And she's like, I don't understand.
And then when you say that, you just get this feeling like deep in the pit of your stomach that you shouldn't be here. You know that feeling like, oh no, this is not a place for me.
Yeah. Maybe we should check out a different room.
Okay. This is me asking the GM a question.
Okay.
If I want to suppress that feeling, is that a push or not push through stress? Wrong game. That's a keep
Stand your
myself.
ground or whatever it's called. I don't know what's
Daddy?
called.
Keep your cool.
Keep your
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we can do that. Give me some keep your cool rolls, both of y'all.
I think what I'm trying to do is this is my / Charlie's house. This is not okay. I will not accept this challenge to my / Charlie's dominance. Oops, I typed poorly. 8.
Okay, next success. Also give me one, Ulfrig.
Oh, okay. And that is plus coal. Oh, there's nothing I could add to that would make it a success. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, whatever is happening here. First off, take experience. Secondly, there's something here that just feels off. Like you don't. It makes you just uncomfortable. Like, however, Ophelia, on the other hand, you're standing your ground. You're keeping your cool for the most part. You're a little unhinged, but you are able to not be frightened to right out of the house.
My intention, and I'm not sure how far I can push this, was to kind of look around and try to get a sense of what is keeping me out of here.
You don't visually, you don't see anything.
Okay. What I would like to do, if it's okay. I feed here a lot. I have that move that lets me use the higher dark score to gaze into the abyss about people I fed upon, and I'm wondering if that would apply, like trying to use some sort of weird vampire senses to get a vibe about this room or Charlie's house or something.
Give me. Are you trying to gaze into the abyss right now?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a roll, and I'll let you know if you can add that +1 or not.
Oh, it's actually like it's a +4. It changes my -1 to a 3.
Dang. Okay. Well,
But
just
only for people I fed upon.
quick question, because I don't think we clarified it. Well, give me the roll first, and we'll see how high we go.
Here's my normal.
All right. So.
And if it does apply, it would be a 9. So
maybe, because that is a 9. I'm trying to think of words. Did you ever feed on Wayne by chance?
ooh, I definitely tried. I don't want to. If it's okay for me to decide,
Uh-huh.
then I will. But is it okay if I? You're asking me, so
It's your number, so.
Yeah. You know, I liked Wayne. I liked his taste. I was fond of Wayne, and Wayne was a good avenue to manipulate the principal every so often when I needed to.
Okay, so you fed on Wayne. All right, so let's so first off, as the camera focuses on you as you're starting to gaze into the abyss, what do we the viewers see?
I think this is almost a reversion to my older vampire self before I embraced happiness. So I feel like my hair, it's hard to tell if it's the lighting or if it's actually physically happening. My hair gets darker and messier. Not just like tangled, but like matted. I get a lot more hunched and feral, and that's when the vampire fangs come out. Of course, the eyes, the hunger that's normally in them becomes, they start glowing. Probably my ears lengthen, and just everything is just a little. I'm gearing up to be a threat to someone, or at least make myself look like one, because I'm not actually a threat. My volatile's -1. But I am trying to look like don't mess with me.
Your bark is worse than your bite.
Literally. Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. So, Devin, you do see, as you're holding Ophelia and rubbing their arms, you do see this change sort of like on Ophelia as this happens. And then Ophelia, as you sort of just try to focus in on what's happening here, you hear laughter, but it's like one of those happy, joyous laughters that you really just so good to you, because you love it so much. And you realize it's Wayne's laughter. You realize it's the warmth, heartiness that he usually laughs with, because he's just one of the guys who just like laughs from deep within his gut. Then you realize it's just cut off suddenly. And then as that warmth that you're feeling and seeing the brightness, it just cools to an icy like sort of like cover, and starts it shatters like glass slowly, and it just spiders out, and the glass itself just starts falling to the ground. And then as this is happening, you're hearing the clattering of glass on the ground now. You see something fall, but you're not sure what it is. Something falls out of a hand, but you're not sure what. You see, you hear what sounds like a struggle, and then you hear it stop. You aren't sure, but now the inside's now outside. You feel the cool breeze around you. You feel the dirt beneath your nails. You see the red of the river. It's dark. It's cold. And then that's when you snap to.
And the room is still, we shouldn't be here, and it's still cold, right?
Yeah.
Something happened to Wayne.
Yeah. Devin is tugging at you to try and get you out of this room.
We've got to find Wayne.
Okay. Out of the room, maybe.
How big? No, I know how big you are.
Like 6'4", but one of those teenage boy builds where broad shoulders and then absolutely nothing.
Like just straight up lanky.
Like,
Is it more fun if I let you move me or if I turn around and snarl and then give in? I'm torn.
Up to you.
I know, but I'm not. I'm torn, and I don't want to hold us up. So I like to snarl, so I'm going to turn around and snarl, and then like get really embarrassed and like try to things like, no, we have to find him, and I bite down on the word obey.
And I think as you turn around and just look at Devin for this hot second, you still have those features of your old self on your face. And then when you bite down, that's when everything just starts fading away.
Yeah.
Back to who you are.
So. And yeah. There you go, Dev. Your move.
Tagger it.
Evan's gonna walk back into the living room and open up a beer.
Devin, wait! We've all seen that scene in a movie. Devin, wait!
He's gonna like not shotgun it because that's a different thing, but he's gonna down it and he's going to open up another one and like have a third one at the ready for whenever Ophelia comes in the room to give to her. He hopes.
Hey Charlie, where are you?
I think Charlie heard the commotion and walked down. And they're like, hey, I heard someone say it was cold. Is everything okay?
Am I in the room yet or am I out?
Where are you?
I think I'm moving slowly. I like the idea of giving these two a chance to talk.
Okay.
I think either the heater in your back room is broken or it's haunted.
Oh.
Also,
really?
I brought beer.
Well, the heater's probably broken. I think it's normally hot in there. I'm always finding shirts and socks and belts.
This time, there's a lot in that statement. This time it was really cold, so I kind of wish they had been back there.
Oh. I can go check up on it.
No, that's a bad idea because you will get really cold. You should get a jacket first.
What?
You should get a jacket before you go back there.
Oh. Yeah, I should probably put some jackets back there in case people get cold.
Yes, that is an excellent idea. We should put jackets back there together.
I love that because that has innuendo. That it was not meant or possibly even picked up.
Oh, real quick, in the middle is awkward. I do want to say we did just get rated again by Swordsfall. Thank y'all so much for rating. So
Swordsfall.
Thanks for visiting us and coming here. Yeah. Oh, we got some subs. Yay, subs.
Hey.
Sub sandwiches. Anyways, that's not it, but whatever. Don't give me that. All right. I would say at this point, the party, it's like starting to be party time. Are y'all going to get jackets to put in the back room or?
I mean, this jacket's up in my room.
Near the bookshelf?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Yeah, we can go up and get the jackets in your room. Maybe not near the bookshelf though. I don't know why I said that. Let's just go get jackets. And it's like head down, fast walking.
And as you're, go ahead. Sorry.
I think it takes Charlie a little while. And he's like, bookshelves are a totally normal thing. They're in every house, in every room.
Oh, we did. Oh, I guess what's missing from this area is that we decided like during the break that what Devin saw in the window thing with Charlie is that Devin saw the bookshelf fall on Charlie. And yeah.
Yes, leaving Charlie in a compromising position for way too long.
Mhm.
Just a wee bit too long. And so, yeah, awkward times altogether. I'd say at this time though, as y'all get jackets, the party's starting. So Arya, I think you're getting there. A few other people from the school are getting there. Alicia, it does not show up because, it's Alicia. But
Mhm. Mhm.
did y'all invite Kevin?
I wanted to invite Kevin.
Oh, I hope not.
I didn't actually invite anybody but Charlie, Devin, and I think one of the stoner kids.
Yeah, I think so. Kestrel would have sent out an invite to everybody whose number they had. So I don't think they would have had Kevin's number.
Valid. So I would say Jay shows up, Burn shows up because Burn's trying to fit in real well.
I love Burn.
Dude, he's trying so hard. So Jay and Burn show up about the time Oreo shows up, and they're drinking. Damien, I think, is already there because he helped bring the beers as well, or he shows up a little bit later. But there's a few other people that aren't in your homeroom class that sort of show up as well, for sure. But Ari, you show up. Party's starting. You're getting there right as the party's starting up, and just to have everybody here, I'm gonna say we skip in time just a wee bit, where it's like the party's like in full on like party mode, and Kestrel shows up as well.
Mhm.
Just so everybody's here, and I'm not leaving anybody else out. But drinks are had. There's a movie playing in the front room. There's like people chatting and talking in the kitchen. There's some back rooms, but like some odd reason people aren't going into the back like they usually do tonight. So
I'm really down about that.
Do I see like Devin and Ophelia hanging around together like at all across the party?
No.
Does Ari? No.
I tried to talk to Devin a couple times.
And then like Devin will probably look at Oria, and Oria's like, and then when they
And meanwhile, Devin is giving me these I changed my mind, please help looks.
I just don't. You're not attracted to me when I'm in berserker bloodlust mode.
How many beers has Devin had at this point? Like, as like the party is like at sort of peak range.
I'm gonna say he's on his third and pretty far down it.
Oh, okay.
So he's also a high schooler who probably doesn't actually drink that much. So he's definitely buzzed.
Mm-hmm.
And probably on his way to being wasted if he keeps up at this pace.
Don't drink, teens. Learn from our mistakes.
Does anyone mind if I do a quick thing with Charlie?
Yeah, do a thing.
Okay. All right. So at some point, Charlie, I'm going to come up to you, and I'm carrying a very large piece of paper. I'm not sure where we are. Is it during the movie? Do you think?
Sure.
Could be.
What I would absolutely love is if what I was drawing somehow mirrors the actual physical state of the group right now, because I had the 5 of us, like 4 of us on a couch and Devin playing guitar, but maybe Devin's too drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Does Devin get out his
mind? He is never too drunk to play the guitar.
So it would be really cool for me, the player, if as I do this, that picture reflects what's happening right now, just because that would tickle me. Is that cool with everyone, or is that a problem?
That's fine.
All right.
So you're handing me a piece of paper?
Yeah, I hand you this thing. I've been working on it since this morning, and it's a drawing of what's happening right now. It's the 4 of us on a couch and Devin playing guitar, and it's not accurate. It's just kind of a guess, and it's something I've been working on. And I'm just like, Charlie, I'm sorry, I forgot to talk to you about this before. you're just really awesome, and I wanted to make you a thing, and I hope we're okay. And I made you this because I love inviting people over to your house, and that you let me come here, and you're like the best.
Cool. Can I use my skill Two Eyes? So as you hand it over to Charlie, Charlie's like, "Oh wow, that's awesome!" Because Charlie takes off the glasses and looks at it because they're nearsighted, so they don't need it for distance. And actually, it's good not to use distance glasses when you're looking close. Oh shit! I actually can't read that. So, Two Eyes says when you take your glasses off, your hop becomes 3. You actually need your glasses, so subtract 2 from rolls where sight matters. And use Two Eyes, and then use the same thing you did, the inadvertent turn you on.
Cool.
Just
Cool.
the like anime sort of thing. Like it's like, oh, we're gonna give you like a transformation. You just take your glasses off and straighten your hair. Like
And this might be the first time I've seen you without your glasses. I mean, it's been a long time, but for the purposes of the scene, it's better that way.
let's give me a rollsy rolls.
So okay, so
Come on, success.
I should.
You have strings on me if you want to spend
Oh,
them.
that's true. That's a 9.
Nice.
9's good. Do you want to use a string to bump it up? Can you use a string? I think you use a string to bump it up to 10 if you wanted to.
Well, I still have the +1 forward to whatever.
Oh yeah.
You wanna use that?
Sure, let's use that.
All right, so success.
So you-
On a success, you give yourself to. I forgot what the list is on it.
I have it right here. They gain a string on me, and then I pick a reaction.
Okay.
And oh, this is a hard choice. I'm torn between give myself and promise something I think you want. Oh man, I'm so torn. I think I'm gonna lean forward and I'm going to whisper in Charlie's ear. And I'm going to say, "You're beautiful, and I want to spend some time alone with you somewhere."
Charlie's like, sure. I mean, we can talk here, but if you want to talk alone, that's cool too.
I just want to focus on you for a little while.
Ooh.
They're so oblivious.
Sure. I mean, you're around all the time, but I mean, if you want to go to the back, there's jackets.
Let's
Yeah,
go to your room instead. The back has a
You sure? I mean, there's just water and snacks too. I mean, I made sure.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Oh, Devin hasn't mentioned a bookcase, right?
What?
Never mind.
While I did walk in on that at one point, I have totally forgotten it. So
Hey, here. So, do y'all wander off?
Sure.
I think so.
Okay, so y'all wander off. I'm gonna focus frame here, still on this group here. Kestrel, you're watching. Are you watching the movie, or are you just sort of like on the phone, or like?
Like sort of. Actually, Kestrel is scoping out wherever Damien is, and then trying to be like casually. I feel like Damien is actually probably watching the movie, but like really actually engrossed in it. Like
He's like
one of
super
the
engrossed in it.
people
Like,
who's
he's like, seen this one yet? And he's like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I need to know.
yeah,
What even though horror movies follow the same tropes, like he's like, no, there's a twist in here, and I know it, and I gotta focus.
So Kestrel like plops down next to Damien on the couch and is I think Damien has like a big bowl of popcorn and Kestrel like, pops a couple and hey, Damien, how's it going? You look like you're really into this movie.
Yeah, I'm movie is great, right? Like this is just this. They must have had a new director because like it's so good, and like that popcorn that was supposed to be shared for everybody, he just kind of like designated for his lap, and it's just like nom 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 nom.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, the director of Saw 1 through 30 like died halfway through 30, so they had to have like a different one for the rest.
Oh, yeah, and this is like what 60, 68,
69, yeah.
69.
Yeah,
Wow.
69.
Odd. Who knew? It's like those now CDs. They just keep growing and growing, and you don't
Really? Like, do we really need this many Saws?
apparently pop music doesn't stop, and they want to keep recording it. Yeah. Oh, did you want here's some popcorn out? I'm sorry, I'm holding it
Oh,
still.
actually my throat is a little bit dry. Like, hey, Damien, could you get me a drink? They're actually the refreshments are in the back. I've been hearing that it's like maybe a little bit cold back there. I don't know. Like, look, I have this leather jacket and this hoodie. I'll trade you them. You could just give me your jersey, like, you know then you'll be warmer because like your jersey is pretty cold. It doesn't keep you warm. Whatever sports ball team, yeah, like they don't think about those things when they make those jerseys.
Yeah, like when I first got this, 5 years ago, it was like not it was pretty decent, but I think that it just because I've been wearing it like nonstop. I know coach told me to not wear it like daily, but like I'm proud of who I am. Cherry picker for life, yo. I just
Kestrel's like cherry picker.
It's a little holy, like, but it's supposed to like the breeze in, but like now it's winter or like fall, so maybe not much of a breeze. So yeah, it can be a little cold. But sometimes I wear an underlayer in it and like that really helps out. And then he just keeps going on and on.
Kestrel's like, yeah, I totally feel you. Like listen, I don't know how I'm even about to admit this, Damien. I just really, I kind of have something about jerseys. Like it's just like a thing I have, a thing I have, right? And like I said, if you want to go get me this refreshment or whatever, you're gonna need a nice warm jacket back there. I've been hearing that it's like freezing cold, something weird going on. Maybe they left the freezer open or something like that. But like, I would really, really like you could gift me your jersey. This is your last year
Oh,
in this school.
Wait, is it my last year? I thought I had another year. Is the coach lying to me? Are they really getting me in college now? Whoa, I play college ball. Oh man, who knew? Oh, that'd be really cool. And he just starts popcorn. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna play college now. All right.
Kestrel's like, yeah. So when you play college, like, you don't need this old high school jersey, right? So you could just give it to me. Like we're friends. We could be more than friends, really, if you want.
Like super.
I'm telling you, I'm really, really digging the jersey.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she wants to turn someone on.
I mean, let's see. Let's see how
really. Kestrel like really wants this jersey. All right. Turn someone on is with hot, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's see how this goes.
Eight, partial success. All right.
All right.
Oh, geez. You know what? I should actually have this stuff up, but I don't. Where it's like, oh, what does this mean? I don't know. What's a partial success? Who has it up?
Let's see.
Turn
A
someone
partial
on.
success is I get a string on them,
Uh-huh.
and then they choose one of the reactions. They give myself to me, promise something I think I want, or get embarrassed and act awkward.
Is that partial? I thought that was a full success.
It's on 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
does
think
it say?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's or. It's either a string or one of the reactions.
Okay. So because strings kind of don't exist really with NPCs. I mean, they do, but they don't, you know. I'm gonna say he's gonna be like, yeah, oh yeah, you want this jersey? Okay, here you go. And he just takes it off and just goes completely shirtless and just hands it to you.
Awesome. Thank you. Wow.
And
Yeah.
he's like, let me go get that drink, and he just turns around and walks off to go get the
Boys.
Kestrel was like actually prepared to like try to like give a compliment or like whatever. And okay. All right, cool. Thanks.
It's like, have you seen Chris Evans in that one movie where he's like a teenager in college? Where he's just like abs upon abs, and you know, it's just like that, just like straight up like shredded. And he just shirtless just walks out, and Arya and Devin,
Kestrel is texting Ophelia and saying, Damien just took off his shirt.
And Arya, Devin, y'all are getting y'all are seeing this too, as he just took off his jersey, handed it over to Kestrel, and just walked towards the back of the house.
I'll look like between the two of them and be like, okay.
Yep.
Are you gonna put it on, Kestrel?
I think Kestrel's just gonna hold on to it right now for the moment.
Yeah. And Kestrel, as you're like relishing in like the fact that you got it, all of a sudden you feel your hair just sort of flick off your shoulder, like someone like just brushed your hair back.
Oh, okay. Someone, what was that? Arya?
As you look, no one's there, but you think Arya's sitting next to you, so it could have.
Did you? Not, you didn't just touch my hair, right?
No, I was talking to you.
I guess maybe it was just a wayward breeze or something. Yeah. Huh. That was weird. Yeah.
Does someone have a fan going in here?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt like something was on my hair. Something moved.
The heater in the back is broken, so it could be like when he left and opened the door, maybe that like made a breeze because of like the temperature differential.
Oh, okay.
Or something.
Thanks, Devin.
Yeah, you're welcome. I go back to playing the guitar.
I love how you're playing the guitar while the movie's playing. Like, you know,
right.
no one's listening to the movie, or they can't hear you're playing guitar.
Like that type of teen party. It's like one from the movies where there's a lot of nonsense going on.
Things are happening. Clothes are being stripped off. Like, you know, it's just a teen movie. Like, you know. Real quick, just checking on the people upstairs. Charlie, Ophelia, have y'all taken it past any bases, or is it just like hanging out times, or?
We were actually just side chatting in chat about that, trying to see what would be best, because Ophelia's focus is making Charlie feel special and accepted and valued. And what does that mean for Charlie? You mind if I share what we got? Okay. So I think it's Ophelia keeps starting to get physical and then backing off in a way that's distinctly not normal for her, because she's trying to pay attention to how Charlie reacts, which is not a thing she normally does.
Yes.
Sorry,
like,
go ahead.
No, just saying, like, Charlie's trying to strike up a straight up conversation, and it's more of a, if anything gets beyond friendly, it starts to make them uncomfortable.
So it ends up being just a deep conversation with Ophelia also trying to err on the side of listening to Charlie and trying to get Charlie to talk about whatever it is that's important to them.
Okay. And as you're up there just chatting and talking, everybody in the house sort of hears like this like scream of fear coming from the back. And Damien still hasn't returned. He's still in the back. And it was like a man scream, like of fear and like all that. And all of a sudden in the house, the lights start flickering.
Charlie's like, I guess I need to check the breakers.
Did Damien go outside? Was it too cold for him? Did he actually need that jersey?
I think it's and I think Kestrel's actually gonna slip off the couch and like head away from where most of the people are while these lights are flickering.
Devin's going to run over to Arya and be like, hey, so I went in the back with Ophelia earlier. It wasn't like that. And like, don't look at me like that, okay? Like it was Jesus. And Ophelia kind of turned into
You went to the back.
And Ophelia kind of, she like got really scary, and like his face changed, and like his ears grew, and like her hair changed, and they looked really hungry. We need to go check on Damien is what I'm saying.
Do you think Ophelia did something to Damien?
Maybe.
Okay. And okay, let's go. Let's just go make sure everything's okay. I'm sure everything is fine.
Okay.
Upstairs is probably when I say to Charlie, oh yeah, that reminds me. I should tell you what was going on in the back room earlier. Wayne's ghost is haunting your gym.
Very funny, Ophelia.
I don't think I'm joking. Remember when you were talking about red stuff earlier in class?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the teacher to tell me what that means.
I think you maybe I had a vision of red stuff and a fight and something being dropped and a river that was overflowing with blood. I think it was really foggy.
No, that's not in my notes. I think you misheard.
I'm not talking about the book. I'm talking about you know I'm a vampire, right?
You know that's not real, right? I mean, I know people think they're vampires. They like to sleep in coffins, and especially since Twilight, it's very weird. But
Charlie, I adore you. I adore you so much. Oh my God, I'm dead.
I mean, it's a cool aesthetic. I mean, it's a lot of black, a lot of heavy makeup. I mean, but I don't know.
No. I'm a real. I extend my fan. See, fangs.
Don't.
Burning eyes. Come on.
Those are expensive, aren't they? I mean,
you ever notice why your parents don't mind if I show up at 2 a.m. and eat all your food?
You've been coming at 2 a.m?
Okay, let's go downstairs and see what that scream is. Just Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Oh, sweet Charlie. Sweet summer child.
I mean, it's probably just the breakers. You know, just a bit of light flickering. It's fine.
I run downstairs. You guys, there's a ghost.
Kestrel, you said you walked off where no one could see you?
Yeah, so I think while like everybody's flickering lights and everybody's like, what's happening and whatever, Kestrel's at the back of the crowd and slips the jersey on that they just got from Damien, and I wanted to do my feathers move.
Okay.
but like I'm at the back of the crowd, so no one notices this right away.
Okay. Let me. What is the feathers move?
So the feathers is you can magically pass as the person whose clothes you're wearing when you're seen in someone else's clothes, but aren't yet passing roll with hot. On a 7 or higher, you're passing as them. You'd fool their mother and their favorite hookup.
Nice. All right. So yeah, no one's busy paying attention either. They're all either like, the movie's cut out, so they're like, oh man, what's going on with this? Or they're like starting to look down the hallway, like what's going on that way? And so you transform into Damien, is that right? How does this transformation look? Do you like glow and like sort of like morph like a Sailor Scout, or like is it more
it's kind of like Kestrel puts on the shirt, and it's like as they're Kestrel, and then as they pull the shirt over their head, they suddenly look like Damien. And
so it's like one of those like sort of situations.
Exactly.
Nice. So all of a sudden you just grow. Do you change height as well, or is it still your height? Do you like? Is it just looks? How does this look?
I think I don't think it's changed height or even weight, right? But it would just be like the face and the general body shape.
Okay.
Like I don't think Kestrel would have the abs that Damien has, but like otherwise it would be the same general body shape.
You can't see. There's a jersey in the way. Like, how do you know? Like,
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but you're just a shorter, like, kind of shaped like Damien body. Yeah. So yeah, there is another Damien in the back there. But no one's, like I said, no one's paying attention at all. And as people are starting to move down and look down the hallway, they do see from the back room itself, where the back room is, or the gym or whatever. They see the lights like really flashing in there. Like the lights are flickering around, but like the light is seriously flashing in there from the doorway. And as I start moving closer, and I guess where the stairwell, I guess this sort of meets where people are too, where they sort of like merge and then like come. So Charlie, are you coming down too, or is it just Ophelia?
Yeah, I'm following behind, just grabbing a flashlight in case it's the breakers.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably the breakers.
As we pass the kitchen, I'm going to grab like a trash can lid or a giant pot lid or something and hold it out like a shield.
You got like a big old like the big old pot lid like around. Who's leading this escapade? Is Arya? Are you, or you're muted?
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Sure. Well,
And how slow are people going?
I think cautiously. Like at least the NPCs are going cautiously.
I feel like I would definitely like be trailing behind, especially after Devin grabs the makeshift shield.
Devin might be leading this.
Yeah, I feel like I'll definitely like pat like Devin on the shoulder and like give him like an encouraging nod, and then just like follow behind him.
I'm just saying, if people are going cautiously, Charlie just walks normal pace straight in, just walking straight to the breaker. He's like, it's fine. I know where the breaker is. I'm just going to flip the switches off and on. It should fix everything.
I've been running and shouting about a ghost, and if everyone's just walking normally, I'm going to run up to Damien, who is really Kestrel, and be like, have you seen Kestrel? I need to find Kestrel. And then I just run off. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel yeah, and actually I feel like the magic doesn't change voices. So like Kestrel is like tries to imitate Damien's voice. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was watching this movie and thinking about sports ball.
Yep, sounds like Damien.
So Ophelia, do you stay with Damien in the back, or do you just run off?
I run off because I'm looking for Kestrel. That
Okay. Excellent.
I'm
Devin,
not sure why. It just seemed like the thing to do.
so Devin's leading the pack of clustered together people with the pot shield in hand. Charlie just sort of walks by with a flashlight, like, what's going on? I don't understand. No, and they just walk by normally. And as they're walking towards it, they do come into the across the room where the lights like really flickering and whatnot, and they see a body just sort of there, like, but they're not standing. What it is that they're real quick timeout. Body horror. How are we okay with body horror? Like some sort of talks about it.
I'm fine.
I'm
Okay.
good.
I'm fine.
Okay. I just want to clarify before I went into detail because I don't want to squeak anybody else.
Can I
Anybody
be
else?
there to see it eventually? Or
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point?
Everybody can pop in and see it.
Okay.
So Charlie, as you walk in and you see it, you look to see where someone is, but you don't see anybody like standing in the ground. But you do see a shadow from above, like where the light is blinking, and you look up, and you actually see Damien sort of in that crab walk position, like on the ceiling with his head turned around, and you just see this like Joker grin smile like on his face. And you just see these like red boring eyes coming not boring, but like the red eyes that sort of bore into you.
I think I say, not cool, dude. Don't put any holes in the ceiling. I have to patch it before my parents come back.
And I think at this point too, as Charlie says that, Devin, you and Arya pop up, and then Ophelia sort of like you're able to poke your head over Arya or so to like look in, and Kestrel, aka other Damien, as following in right at the end and peeking your way up, and you'll just see this, and you'll see the smile starting to get bigger and wider. And then all the lights go out in the house. And then that's where we're going to leave the game for the night.
You can hear Kestrel's voice going, "Oh no! A demon took my body."
Can I say something too?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I know this. Charlie showed me the thing last week.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to leave it. As the lights go out, and you just see that last bit of the smile and the eyes just glowing in the darkness. It's just darkness. And that's where we're going to cut the black in. That's where we're going to end game for the night.
Jeez. My goodness.
So it's a lot of goofiness mixed with some
fun.
spooky stuff. That's how I roll.
That was so fun.
If you haven't
It
played
was
it by now, that's
a
how
lot
I
of
do it. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you all had a blast. Hope you, the viewer, enjoy the wild ride and the awkward, mainly 90% awkward talk, 10% spooks.
It's a good mix.
I mean, that's pretty much how it is. Just,
Accurate memories of high school. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Crawling on the walls. Yeah.
All right. Just so I can start this outro stuff and probably mess it up along the way. I want to thank everybody who's followed, sub, hosted, rated, or just being super awesome in the chat. I know we got rated by Mercs and Mech, or Mex and Merc. Oh God, I gotta find it. Things we got followed by Mercs or something, and we also got followed by rated by Swordfall as well. So thank y'all so much for rating us. We don't have anything else up on the docket. So that's us. If you want to hang out with us and be awesome people, come to our Discord. If you want to support us, follow the Patreon. And we have merch from So Nerdwear. They are the ones who do a lot of our merch stuff. So check that out. I don't know what else I need to do. Oh gosh. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Had a blast. I don't think we're rating anybody.
Outros. Yeah.
We're plugging. Yeah, I'm plugging things. Oh yeah, we need to do outros for ourselves. We don't need to talk about. Okay, so let's do outros. Tell me who you are. Tell me who is. Tell me where we can find you. How we can be your friend. Oh, and we are rating somebody, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Devin, aka Ulfric, aka you. So let's go and start this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late.
Hey, I go by Ulfrig online. You're going to have a very hard time finding me outside of Discord because I don't do the social thing. So I like to throw light on some other thing that I enjoy. Today's light goes to Venture Maidens because they are wrapping up the end of their first series arc, and it is off the chain. It's an all-female and non-binary D&D actual play podcast. Oop, hey, Stream Kitty. He also likes the Venture Maidens a lot. #allies. So, and yeah, Ulfrig playing Devin. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, thank you so much. Ray, aka Aria.
Hey, I'm Ray. You can find me on Twitter at Ray Transitional, pretty much everywhere else. Crystallize me. I'm always in the Welcome to the Party Discord. You will definitely see me around Welcome to the Party's channel. Fridays at, it's now 2 Eastern time. I am a part of a D&D 5e campaign called Let Sleeping Angels Lie. You will see me around here on the side quests Monday nights. And then it was recently announced that our POC one-shot series, Vibrant Invisible Victorious, will be coming back. That's Sunday nights. You'll see me around there occasionally as well.
All right, thank you so much. Who are you? Kestrel, aka Lily, aka you. Yes.
Hi, I played Kestrel tonight. I am Lily. I'm Elise on Life on Twitter and LaScribe on Twitch and Discord, although I don't actually stream from my Twitch channel. I am always on Welcome Party RPG when I'm streaming. I have done side quests before, and I am going to be doing another one in December. I also take part in 3V, which is the Visible, Vibrant, Victorious that Ray just mentioned. It's all POC, and they do one-shots on Sundays when it returns. It is wonderful. Please check it out once it's back from hiatus. And I am also part of a 5e D&D homebrew called Adventures in Agni, which is on late night on Saturdays. And we actually just did our penultimate episode this past Saturday. We'll be returning, I think it's 2 weeks, to do our final episode of the season. But you can check out all of our past stuff on the Welcome Party YouTube channel. Has all of the past streams there. And the one thing that is not Welcome Party related that I take part in is a Star Wars actual play podcast called Misfits of Space, which is all female players, and we do space stuff.
Yeah, space stuff. I love it. That makes me happy. All right, thank you. Ophelia, aka Silent Ferret, aka you.
Well, I am Silent Ferrets. I do a lot of stuff, too much stuff. I'm gonna narrow it down to 3. My Twitter is at 1000heads, and there's been some discourse recently, and I'm a big fan of positivity. So what I did is I wrote up a thread recently that I would ask you to check out, or just I list 10 games about interpersonal relationships, and I invite people to add their favorite ones to that list. And it's just kind of it's not a top 10 list. I call it a 10 top list, and it's not ordered, it's not exclusive. It's just, hey, talk about things you like and share other things you like on this topic. And it's just kind of to be about sharing and positivity, and it's getting some good responses. So please go check it out and add your favorites. I'm at 1000heads. The games I make are silentferrets.itch.io. The one I'm working on now is about being superpowered anime heroes working at a convenience store, and that's called Ahoy. That's called Anime Hijinks Overload. And I'm working on a podcast about solo playing indie games, and that's going to be coming out soon. So I'm excited about that.
Awesome, thank you. And Wild, aka Charlie, aka you.
Yes, hi. I'm Wild Engineer. You can find me on Thursdays for Masks New Generation here on Welcome to the Party, and also on Fridays super late at night for my own game of Mask Generation that I'm running. And starting next week on Tuesdays, I'll be on Pro Research Channel for some D&D where we'll be playing some Godsfall. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
All right, thank you. And I'm Morgan. I was the Master of Ceremonies. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Serena Bezos. You can find me on Welcome to the Party here doing things. Mostly try to hang out with the 3V crew, the all BIM POC crew that we have every Sundays. Where to have them. I'm also part of I also do Victory Condition Gaming, doing one-shots there on occasion, which a bunch of those people, I love them to death. Also, they're the ones who made these dump stat t-shirts that if you're ever interested, okay, I'll stop doing that. But podcasts. I do podcasts as well. I'm a part of the Red Death campaign on the Roll to Play Network, playing Nasia. Also with the Roll to Play Network, I do a bunch of one-shots with them. And some more things that are coming along the lines that I can't talk about yet, but soon. I will soon. Follow me on Twitter to find out more. But other than that, I had a blast running it. Fox is an amazing person that I give back, handling the back stuff, and appreciate her so much. All right, so with that, we are going to actually go ahead and raid Dump Stack Charisma, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
And we're smiling, and we're waving, and we're waving.